Hi, my name is Mike Arce, CEO of Loud Rumor, an organization that helps fitness studios all over the world grow and be more successful. I'm also the host of Top Fitness Business Podcast, the GSD Show, and your host on this podcast as well. The goal of this podcast is to help you stay informed on some good ideas that your fitness studio can implement to succeed during this pandemic. And today we have new info on the Paycheck Protection Program and it being replenished. It's coming from an article released by Market Watch not even an hour ago, titled Senate Approves Deal Expanding Aid for Small Businesses, Hospitals Hit by Coronavirus Pandemic. So I summarized it for you because it's pretty long. So here's what you need to know. Today, the U.S. Senate approved a nearly $500 billion aid package for small businesses and hospitals hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic, setting up a vote in the House of Representatives. It said the deal includes more than $320 billion for small businesses. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Democrats were proud to have secured an agreement on what they called an interim emergency funding package. The measure passed by voice vote. Representative G.K. Butterfield, a North Carolina Democrat, said the PPP would now include small banks, credit unions, and nonprofits, a top priority for Democrats who said the program's requirements for pre-existing relationships with banks to be eligible was too restrictive, which we've noticed that, right? So a lot of you guys weren't able to get your money because of that. So this is good news. The deal provides $100 billion for healthcare, split between $75 billion for hospitals, including some side for rural ones, and $25 billion for coronavirus testing. Another $60 billion would go to the Small Business Administration's Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, also known as EIDL. So only $10 billion of the EIDL money would be in the form of grants, House Democratic aide said. That may keep the deal's costs slightly lower when the Congressional Budget Office puts a final price tag on it. The loan program for small businesses initially received $350 billion in last month's $2.2 trillion coronavirus package known as the CARES Act, or Washington's Phase 3 response to the pandemic. The PPP ran out of money last Thursday. In addition to boosting the PPP, which some analysts are describing as a Phase 3.5 response, Democratic and Republican lawmakers and the Trump administration are working on Phase 4 legislation targeting the coronavirus crisis. Analysts have predicted that the next big spending package, also called CARES 2, could cost about $1 trillion and not become a reality for several weeks. In his tweets, Trump said a new round of negotiations would begin on providing fiscal relief to state and local governments, infrastructure, and tax incentives for businesses and individuals. So in short, what do we have here? We've got good news and we've got, more of the same. Good news is they're doing another round, right? More of the same. If you were late to the party last round, don't think you could be late to the party this round and expect a round 3. As worried as you were if there'd be a round 2 is as worried as you should be if there's a round 3. We don't know if there's going to be a round 3. There might be round 9. We have no idea. All we do know for sure now is that, great, we do have a round 2. You know that you want to move as quickly as you can. A lot of people didn't get their money last time for several reasons. One, they didn't have a relationship with a bank that could get them their money. Number 2, they didn't have a relationship with a finance team like a bookkeeper or an accountant that they work closely with that is really, really high performing, that has a relationship with a bank where they can help you get money. That was me. I was number 2. I did have that strong relationship with somebody that had a great relationship with a bank, and we were able to secure our PPP, which is great. But at the end of the day, there's more reasons to that too. A lot of people just took a long time. They dragged their feet, or they didn't stay up to date on what they need to do. That application process changed several times. I think at least 2. I think it might have changed 3 times where you had to resubmit an application a few times because they made adjustments. One case, independent contractors counted, then they didn't count, and owner distribution counted, then it didn't count. And so there were so many things that just kind of changed that made you resubmit your application again. And so for everyone here listening, make sure that you're doing a couple things. Number 1, you're moving fast. Like there's nothing that should be on your priority list right now. I mean, it's free money, guys, right? It's free money. So make sure you do that as soon as possible. Get there quick. Number 2, stay up to date with what's going on. Follow people, do what you got to do. Follow my podcast. We talk about it because last time we had to do 3 different episodes on this stuff because it kept changing. I did one at like 10 o'clock at night because I got word at like 9:30 at night that the application process changed again and we had to resubmit. So follow this podcast. I don't care what you follow, just follow something that'll keep you informed and keep you up to date so that you don't miss out on, honestly, this is free money that the government's giving to you to help you through this crisis, right? So we got some good news today. We definitely have more of the same. Nothing changes. Still do what you've got to do. When we found out we got our money, I wasn't even that excited. If you ask our director of finance, he called me up, he told me, hey, we got our money. I was like, wow, really? He's like, yeah. I said, cool. And that was it. I wasn't like jumping up and down, fisting in the air, doing all this. I wasn't doing any of that because to me, whether we got that money or not, I didn't care. I was going to do the same thing. I was still going to find a way to make money, earn income, grow my business, do what I had to do, help my members. I was still going to do that anyway. So for me, I didn't even think it was going to happen. In my head, I may never get that money, right? So when I got it, it was like, okay, that's really good. That's awesome, but it doesn't change anything. I'm still running with the same plays. So for you guys, still make sure you're doing what you can to grow your business. Be creative, be an entrepreneur. You are not a weighted out person. If you are, you're on the wrong podcast. You're a figure it out person. Make sure that you are still learning ways to provide value to your customers, to be able to generate revenue in exchange for that value, to keep innovating, improving your product, improving the experience, getting feedback from all the things that you normally do with a business. There's nothing different. It's just now the only thing that is different is the platform. Now instead of in studio, you're online, right? So continue to run the play that helps you develop a better product in exchange for revenue, grow your business. And then if you qualify and if you get this free money, that's fantastic. Just consider it a bonus. Don't consider it your life support. Now, I get it. Some of you guys listening are going, Mike, we literally need that money. Like we need it yesterday, right away. We're going to have a hard time making payroll. I get it. So for you guys, it is more than just a bonus, right? But still, don't change anything about what you do activity-wise in regards to creating a great company, a great experience, a great product, something that your members will want to pay you to be a part of because it delivers more value to them at that moment than having that money in their pocket. Okay, people are still buying stuff I'm literally watching reports of spending with online streaming going up. I don't remember what it was, but like the average Cox cable user spent like an extra like $80 or $90 last month just on like buying movies because you can't go to the movies. So normally they would go to the movies. Now they're at home and they're watching these movies at home. So they're spending $15, $20, $5 to rent the movie. And yeah, some movies are renting for $20 now, the ones that are out in movie theaters, and people are buying them. So what does that mean? That means people still have money. Cox Cable and TV companies, the cable companies, they're making it, right? They're making it off of the same people that could be giving you that money in exchange for watching your workouts and actually getting fit and healthy, something that's actually good for them, instead of sitting on the couch and watching stuff for free or for money that they could get for free, right? We hear people say that big argument, like, why would they pay to work out with us online when they can get workouts for free? I don't know. Why would they, pay for a movie to rent when they have unlimited amounts of things they can watch on TV that they've not seen yet? Why? Because it's new stuff that is better. That's it. For you are new stuff that is better. Interactive. You're interactive. I'm getting trained every day. My next class is in like, what is it? My next class is in like 10 minutes, I think. So you get trained every day. So make sure you guys are doing what you got to do. Be successful. Get on board with this PPP. Do what you have to do for your company, for your employees, for your family, and act fast. Do not drag your feet. GSD. Talk soon.